Hello everyone, my name is Talisman Skulls. It's been a while since I've done some videos, and you'll notice, yes, I got rid of the really super long hair that was growing down to my backside. Finally just decided it was time for a change, and it's because of the weather and everything here was extremely hot, and I just couldn't put up with it anymore. I got tired of messing with it. Just done. Anyway, I was asked if warlocks and witches can be considered the same as shaman, or shaman if you want to use that pronunciation. Uh, and the truth of the matter is no. It's more along the lines of historically and accurately, if you look up things like from sources with John Dryden and everything else, uh, they were more or less the priests and priestesses of the non-Christian religious cultures of the time. And that's where you get the source where it's referred to as warlocks being the men, witches being the women, as according to Scottish sources from which John Dryden was referring to back in the 1600s. You can look it up in, like, I believe the Dictionary of Old English Literature or something like that, not the Oxford English Dictionary, which in itself I find is nothing more than a convoluted mess of bigotry created in the 1800s onward, and therefore unreliable. But in any case, also consider the fact that Oxford was in itself a Catholic established organization, and the dictionaries that come from that reference book often reflected that kind of bigotry, and still do in many respects. So pretty much anything written after the 1800s, throw it out because it's worthless and you're not going to find anything reliable. If you go to other older sources, you get more clarity. We already know that the Norse and everything else had interactions with so many different people, especially Scottish. And a lot of the different terminology and everything moved through that source into like the Saxons and so-called Celts and whatever. Another term that wasn't even really used or applied to anybody until after about the 1700s. But anyway, that's actual fact. Get over it. But no, shaman tends to be a specific um, designation, but people wonder where did the name shaman come from. And there's all kinds of crap you see online, but the spelling itself kind of gives it away. Um, the form saman or shaman doesn't mean like some of the stupid shit that I've heard with it meaning semen. I've actually seen somebody refer to that, and supposedly the sacred jizz or some crap. I don't know, it's crap. But the truth of the matter is it's actually a Dutch word in origin. And it was a term that was created by Nicolaes Witsen from the old Dutch that he was speaking at the time, that was spelled as Simon with the silent T at before. And actually, literally, if you look up the same spelling, S-A-M-A-N, in Old Dutch, it means together, one, same, common. That's literally the meaning, common beliefs. And his old illustration actually shows this, which, later folks that called themselves the Sami, not just Tungus, but everything else that got generalized, but like the Sami themselves draw from this word, meaning the same. And you see that also referred to by his exploration back in 1692. And it's in 1693 that you actually find out about a Sami person who was one of their priests, one of their ceremonial tribal leaders of their various clans, family branches, whatever you want to call them, their CED, was actually burned as a warlock. Um, and that's actually true, so look it up. But yeah, even that illustration shows him wearing the, holding the drum with the antler drumstick, the same kind of tents that look like what we call here like teepees or whatever. They have their own name for it and everything else. But yeah, that's literally what shaman means, and that's where it comes from. It's a Dutch word in origin. So look it up, and you'll find this yourself, and you'd have to be an idiot not to realize it. Thank you very much.